How's it going, everybody? My name is Nate. Welcome to the channel. I recently have been spending a lot of time with 40 knots. I got a little sample of it and I'm so in love with it. I need to buy a bottle of it. Absolutely. I guess that just spoiled the review.
Maybe this is why we are together on a journey.
This thing is so fresh. It's so clean. It's very linear. It doesn't really change all that much, but it's a very marine heavy, woody scent. It's got a little sea salty vibe. It reminds me so much of just the ocean, but not too ocean-esque to where it's like smelling like seaweed. It just smells fresh, clean, and invigorating, really. Not a whole lot going on in the notes. You just got some wood, and then you got some cedar, sea salt, some aquatic notes, or some like, ozonic qualities to it, and then some green notes. So not really much going on there, but let me tell you, this thing has a lot of good projection, a lot of good longevity. I was smelling it into like the 6-7 hour range. So for a Freshie, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said before, this one doesn't really change all that much. In the top, like right when you spray it on, you get a lot of ozonic qualities. You get a lot of like sea salty kind of vibe to it. And then you also have like some green aspects as well. Like a soft marine greenness. Touch of just like a rosemary or cypress, just something like really green about it. But there's nothing really that stands out as far as like, oh, that is cypress or that is rosemary. It doesn't really jump off like inexact. It's just kind of green. Most likely an aldehyde in there to kind of try to give it a little push off of that green quality. I know there's cis-3 hexanol, which is a green nuance. It has like a fresh cut grass, and when you dose it really low, you get this kind of green nuance to play into everything. And then the sea salt is very fresh, it's aquatic, and it's got a mineral kind of smell to it, which is so pleasant. It is so relaxing and beautiful, mixed with all those other ozonic qualities. I don't know exactly what they're using in here, but it's so fresh, it's so inviting. The immediate thing that comes to my head is like Cologne, Ultra, those kind of things. But whatever the case is, it's very fresh. With the sea salt, it's just fantastic. It's just very bright and airy. As far as the woods, it's a heavy dose of like cedar wood mixed with like a clear wood, which is, or like a patchouli heart, which is a cleaner patchouli, so it doesn't have all of the like the dirtiness that patchouli normally has in it. Patchouli has this like darkness about it, and it's like this rich kind of dirtiness. Clearwood and I think patchouli heart have this like cleaner version of them. I honestly think it's just distilled down and like kind of purified. I could be totally wrong. It's just a cleaner patchouli. It doesn't smell so earthy and weird. But it's just like cedar wood, maybe a touch of like an amber wood to kind of give it a dry cedar smell, like cedar romp or some, I think it's cedar romp, methyl cedar, whatever the case might be. It's a dry amber cedar in there. And there's also a molecule called Amber Extreme, which is a very potent amber note. And I pick up little traces of it in here, which is very pleasant. Amber Extreme is used in almost every fragrance that has like a marine quality or it's a fresh quality. It kind of gives it off some push. Yeah, and then it's very fresh. It's so exuberant. It does have citruses in here, even though the breakdown doesn't have it. I can definitely smell like a bergamot in here, and then linalool acetate, and then maybe some different, like fresher kind of notes, and then maybe even some other citrus kind of nuances in here. Long story short, I need to pick up a bottle because it is so elegant, so decadent. Like I said before, it's very linear, so when you spray it on, the citruses just kind of wear off and it just becomes like a woody, fresh, sea salty kind of smell to it, which is very pleasant. I would say it changes a little bit, but it's nothing like top, middle, base where it's like changing rapidly. Not at all. It's gotta be a 9 out of 10. This thing is fantastic, luxurious, classy. It's a fresh beast, and it's also just like, it screams just high-end luxury perfumery. Take care, guys. We will see you next time.